Welcome to episode 14 of Monster Madness. This is the other side of the bracket for the Final Four. And in today's matchup, we have Godzilla 2019 versus Shin Godzilla. Now, this is a part 2 because I did do this matchup before. And originally in this matchup, I did say it was a tie. Now, looking back at these two kaijus, I still agree it is very close. But I actually did determine a winner, in my opinion, at least this time around. But let's get right into this. Godzilla 2019 stands at 393 feet tall, while Shin Godzilla stands at 387 feet tall. The main weapon going into this battle for both of these Godzillas is obviously their atomic breath. Godzilla has the atomic breath that comes out of his mouth, lights up his spine, and is able to shoot it out of his mouth. Shin Godzilla has the atomic breath coming out of his mouth in a very different, very unique kind of atomic breath of how it starts up, but it also comes out of his back in many different shots, and also comes out of his tail, which is definitely a one-up for sure, and definitely goes to Shin Godzilla as far as weaponry in his corner. But as far as the feats go, Godzilla 2019 definitely has Shin Godzilla beat. This Godzilla has fought so many kaijus, especially compared to Shin Godzilla. Godzilla's fought and killed the male and female Muto, has fought with King Ghidorah on multiple occasions, beat King Ghidorah in the water in that fight, and ended up losing to King Ghidorah under weird circumstances as far as what King Ghidorah was able to do in that battle, but was able to fight with King Ghidorah multiple times in that movie. And as far as Shin Godzilla goes, Shin Godzilla really did nothing except fight planes and tanks and humans on the ground, did not fight any other kaijus. But if we really had to break this down, because I already did a part 1 to this matchup, but now this is the Monster Madness episode. This is a big matchup for sure. Both of these Godzillas won their own divisions and now are meeting in the Final Four. These are two massive forces. They're both extremely deadly, but if we break down exactly what goes in each kaiju's corner, there's no doubt speed goes to Godzilla 2019. There's no doubt speed goes to Godzilla 2019. I mean, if you see these clips, especially from the new King of the Monsters movie, this Godzilla is far faster than Shin Godzilla. It's not even close. This Godzilla is so much faster that it's almost ridiculous how much faster Godzilla is. But if we look at weapons, I have to give an edge to Shin Godzilla, because Shin Godzilla has the atomic breath that is not only more effective, but is able to shoot out of his back and his tail. And the way this Godzilla is, it keeps evolving, so there's only a matter of time before there's a new ability. But feats easily goes to Godzilla, like we talked about. Has fought many different kaijus, been able to take down a few of them, is much more impressive than anything Shin Godzilla's done. And then deadliness definitely goes to Shin Godzilla for the atomic breath. There's no doubt Godzilla's is still a formidable weapon, but Shin Godzilla's is shown to be far more formidable, far more terrifying, and just way more deadly. But then a very important aspect in these battles is the durability. And in my opinion, durability has to go to Godzilla 2019. Because if we look at these battles, Godzilla has been able to go through a lot, getting stabbed and sliced up by the Mutos, being able to be dropped out of the sky by King Ghidorah, and after even being shot at by the gravity beams multiple times, being battled by many different kaijus. And if you see Shin Godzilla, he gets some bombs dropped on him. After using his atomic breath, he goes into a state where he has to basically die and then reform later and regenerate. And if you see Godzilla, he gets nuked. He uses his atomic breath countless times and never has to do that. He might have to go back to heal at his base, but that is only in the most severe cases with a weapon like the oxygen destroyer, but regular bombs and items like that just don't affect him. So durability has to go to Godzilla 2019. But ultimately, if these two were just lined up on the same screen, and you look at Shin Godzilla starting up his atomic breath, because that's what he would go to, and let's say Godzilla 2019 just runs right at him right in this scene. He was powered up in that scene, but even at the beginning in the Antarctic scene, he was still running pretty fast. Compare how long it takes Shin Godzilla to start up that atomic breath, and then how fast Godzilla runs. Godzilla would be on him way too fast, and the initial fiery start to the atomic breath, I feel won't be able to really affect Godzilla at all. And Godzilla will get in there, grab him right by the neck, just like how he grabbed the female Muto. I feel he'll use that same technique, kind of grab him by the head, bite his neck, and take him back. And I think ultimately I'll have him in a position, just like I talked about with the Mega Kaiju, where he's ripping Shin Godzilla apart, and will really be able to get some ultimate damage off, and Shin Godzilla will not be able to damage him with the back atomic breath, and will maybe be able to get him with the tail, which could still be an issue. But I think ultimately the speed is just way too much. And even if Shin Godzilla is able to shoot that atomic breath, as long as Godzilla is able to dodge it for long enough, at least the tail one, and grab him by the neck, then that means Shin Godzilla will eventually just burn out and doesn't have that longevity in battle. So I think Godzilla 2019 will definitely get the win in this battle. I originally said it was a tie, but after looking at it, I just have to give Godzilla 2019 the edge, and I think he would win in this fight. But as always, make sure you let me know down below who you think will win in this matchup, and who will win to move on to fight King Ghidorah in the final round. Make sure you let me know down below, and thanks for watching.